This here from Shawnee says nothing to complain about, Hassam. You gave it a go, fam.
If I say we went defensive too early and you're thinking that that's me complaining, then you haven't heard complaining before in your life. By the way, Tom Little, Simicast won man in the match. Hold that. Don't ever disrespect the Krieg Scouser ever again in your whole life. Hold.
We need eye drops to watch Soberslide. It really hurts. Omar,
just on that super chat. I was gonna say just on that super chat. I want to see McAllister in the 10. Gravenberch and Curtis Jones as the midfield on against Arsenal on Sunday. Personally, for me,
he might do it. We'll see. Am I crazy to say that Kelleher might be the next Martinez? He's just waiting for that club to give him a chance. Chelsea, please bring him.
That's not crazy. Kelleher is a fantastic goalkeeper. I think the only second choice. Yeah, I think the only 100%. I think the only second choice goalkeeper in the league that's comparable, in my opinion, is Ortega. Those are the two best, I'd say, in the league.
Of course, Chelsea do want him as well, considering how many times he beat them in cup finals.
Like, clubs are giving us 10 million, 15. Like, they're not valuing the way that we value him. It shows why. He's
Chelsea
very,
50
very...
million and you can take him.
Yeah, but okay, even on just that point though, you say that, but we don't value him like that either. Because the reality is we just went out, not even that, we just went to go sign another goalkeeper. So so to say that we value, no, we don't value him like that, because if we did, we wouldn't have signed another goalkeeper. We would have just kept him there because we signed that goalkeeper to battle the first choice keeper. We value him as a second choice, clear as day. We don't value like a Mamadashvili as like a second choice keeper come in and we look at him a bit different.
For a team like a Forest or a Brentford or anyone like that, like, I'm sorry, giving £15 million for someone that is of his quality, homegrown as well, which is also a large commodity. Paying £15 million for someone like him is absolutely ridiculous.
Did he start for Ireland as well? He must be Ireland's number one.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. No disrespect to Ireland, love the country, but I can't imagine they have a better goalkeeper.
I think he's been threatened by his coach.
It's him and Bazuna, no?
But Bazuna doesn't even play for Southampton. There's no chance he plays for Ireland anymore.
Before he's been threatened to get some starting games because he's not going to play it. That's why. So
Terry Tibbs here says you've always been consistent, mate. That's to me. Oh, bless you. He says I've been watching you since I remember the Blood Brother days. That was a great channel. That was a great show. One thing you've always done is admit when you are wrong. Yeah, most of the time. You just got to do it, innit? Oh man. No, Terry. Oh, you are Liverpool. That's not City. Oh, sorry. That's the Indian cricket team that won the T20 World Cup.
That's always confused me as well. Yeah,
I thought
that's confused me as well.
Champions, and I just assumed it was City. Big up yourself. Big up India. Haaland's strength isn't in the box poaching. It's using his strength and speed. Also, almost never in an offside position. His finishing is amazing. He's the reason we play so much as a fox in the box is because of Pep's system. The reason he plays so much in that.
Yeah, and I'd like to add to it. I mean, it doesn't get talked about, but he's very intelligent. His positional play is very intelligent. He's constantly moving, making center backs wonder where he is. He's phenomenal.
So do you know who Simicast looks like there? Because it's blurry. He looks like Lucy Bronze.
Hold, Tom. Tom,
you're running this like I'm actually bothered. I know he's not starting against Arsenal on the weekend, which is the good thing.
Hey, if he does start, then I know the corners won't hit first man.
Yeah, but do you know what, Hassam? Andy Robertson's never conceded a goal to Bukayo Saka. Simicast has conceded 4.
Yeah, listen, go ahead. Start Robertson.
I'd rather my left back could defend.
Núñez is a DM according to what is this, Tom?
Right.
Oh, you should have seen this guy's shamelessness.
I said if he
called Núñez Andrea Pirlo.
No, that's completely out of context. I said that he had an Andrea Pirlo moment when he made the tackle and then played the long ball, but that was out of context.
Oh my goodness!
I said you could Joe Lintonify Núñez if it came down to
it. It was you that said that.
Can we stop with this?
I said you could.
Can we stop with the whole Joe Linton fight? Can we? No.
I think you could.
Worked once in like
essentially, Terry. Let me give you the context because this guy's a liar. He said he wants Núñez to play in the 8. And he said he could be some of his passes is like Andrea Pirlo. Like he thinks Núñez can be a deep lying playmaker.
We are talking Darwin Núñez here, yeah? Noodles.
Yes. Yes, that's who.
What's he gonna do when he
Terrible.
gets pressed?
Use his strength. You turn out of it
Do
like
you
that.
remember Man United last season?
All that, Tom.
Yeah, but everyone says this. I watched a 2-minute 20 passing comp the other day, and it was actually quite good.
Oh my god!
It-
We're not doing
Wow.
comp. Oh my god!
Ram, we've heard a lot about the game tonight. How are you feeling ahead of the game against Arsenal?
A weird one, isn't it? Because we've got a pretty meaty record at Emirates. Arsenal seem like they're going to be the underdogs because they're apparently not going to be having about 7 or 8 starting players in their team. But it's still going to be a tough game. I don't see us doing anything differently. I think we're going to be quite resolute as well. But it's my main worry is not about the way Arsenal are going to play. I feel as though they're going to be physically up for it, in the sense of they're going to just be incredibly aggressive to our players and possibly might even hurt some of our players as well. I have a bad feeling it might be Luis Diaz as well. I don't know why, but it's just that reason. But I think it's going to be a very scrappy game on Sunday. I do fancy us to get something from that game, given the circumstances that both teams are in and the way that both teams are playing. But look, going up against the title rival away from home is always going to be a tough game. And I'm not going to be sitting here saying that we're strong contenders or we're strong favourites to win this game. Arsenal's Arsenal. They still play some decent football. They're still very, very hard to break down, and they've shown it this season that they can really cause a lot of problems for big teams.
Sorry. Are you concerned with them, with their attack, or are you concerned that you won't be able to break them down?
A bit of both. They're still very dangerous on the attack. They still got
Where are the threats coming from in their attack? Where are the threats coming from?
I mean, they've got Leandro Trossard, who loves to score against
Martinelli, Havertz.
Let's not forget their version of Jota likes to score against us, like how Jota loves to score against them. Like that's how it's always been.
Ram,
even when he's at Brighton, he does that.
Ram, I will say this. With the team that Arsenal have got now, with the injuries and the suspensions that they got, if they try to come out and play against us, that will be the worst thing that they will ever do. My worry is that they're going to sit back.
On the counter?
Say again?
If we have to play against them and they play on the counter, which suits like Martinelli and players like that,
yeah, then I agree with you.
It's a difficult one to predict. Who knows? Maybe
Martinelli versus Trent.
Play there, we might play some good stuff and we might pass them around the pitch and they get bamboozled by it. We don't know, but I still fancy us to really put in a good performance and cause a bit of problems for Arsenal, because we
Martinelli versus Trent, and you got Havertz versus Konate and Van Dijk, and I'm okay. All right.
So what, V? Because you're probably not going to see you between now and that game. What are you predicting as a score in that game yourself?
If the bodies that have dropped for Arsenal are still out of this game, I see Liverpool winning this a comfortable 2-1. Comfortable.
2-1.
So you did all of that to just like 2-1 at the end. You did all this extra stuff, and every time Ram spoke, you leaned back like that Fat Joe song and all that. Like you just sat there,
because he's
back,
talking like,
and you're so upset. And then your prediction is 2-1. That's it.
No. 2-1.
Stop a minute.
Guys, I would never come here and say you guys are going to smash them at the Emirates.
Stop a minute. You are scoffing at the idea of marginal favourites, but your prediction is a narrow 2-1 win.
No, I didn't say narrow. I said comfortable. So they could score a late. They could score a late one to make it. But you guys would. Liverpool should win.
I'll concede that you said comfortable and not marginal. But winning 2-1 when it comes to it, for me is still it's a variation of marginal favourite.
No, 2-1. Terry, could easily be a 3-1. But I wanted to, because I heard all this marginal favorites. I heard all of this. It's still the Emirates. So I was like, I take that into account. Rather than a 3-1, 2-1. But you guys I see them comfortably winning this game because of the players that are missing and the leaders that are missing.
So like 2-0 to Liverpool with like a late consolation goal for Arsenal type thing.
Yeah, maybe a late set piece.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense. And Terry is so petty. No, I need to hang on. Disclaimer time. It's called a joke. It's called a joke, my friend. Like it's mad how YouTube's getting now. And do you know what I put this down to? Genuinely, right? You know, I don't know about Ram might have just missed out on this. The generations that came after mine at school, they were told they weren't allowed to make jokes. They couldn't rip the shit out of each other. And now that generation's on social media and it's like they don't hear jokes. It's like they haven't formed that part of their brain yet. Genuinely, they're not formed that part of their brain. The only time they get it is when people are being really nasty to each other. They find that funny. And I'm sort of like, no, that's not good to laugh at. It's not a joke. But anyway, that's me. Look, I want to thank everyone who's tuned in. Oh, sorry, I got a super chat here. It says, always nice with a decent win. My issue tonight is too many sloppy passes. Been a long time since we saw Trent basically miss every forward going pass.
There's a point. There's a small point. As in, like, if we're not as wasteful in the possession, we could be scoring 3 or 4 goals every game. But we're not that
this video, Hassam, this stream, where are we referring it to? Is it Ahawa?
El Ahwa.
El Ahwa.
Yes. Well done.
Go check it. Yes, brother.
Why is there only the Liverpool score at the bottom of the screen?
Because
no one cares about you. No one cares about City.
Here's the bias, Terry. Here's the biasness that they keep.
Give it a rest.
No, listen. Here's the biasness that the viewers tend to put on Terry. I'm just helping him out, like, you know.
Because I'll be honest with you, I was sitting here and it got to 1 minute to go before I went live, and I forgot to make any overlay, and there wasn't the time to make the one with 2 on it, so I had to make the one with just 1. So yeah,
no worries.
You man are petty, man. You City fans are petty.
No, I'm helping you out, Terry. I'm just in case of the chat they want to go after you.
You're bringing things to people's attention. That's what we in London we call that. Don't be so bait, bruv. You're being bait.
I baited you out. I baited you out.
What car have you got? The car looks very nice, by the way. The car looks very nice.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you very much.
What is that? A Lincoln?
No, it's a Volvo.
Oh. Is that like not? Is that not like? Oh no, I was about to say, is it not sacrilegious to buy cars like that when you're in America? I forgot you're Canadian. You're not American, so yeah, it's fine to drive that, isn't it?
No, it's like it's an SUV. It's XC90. It's like
nice. Looks nice. I like the color. Bro. Right, listen.